When the series opens, a rather sort of ballsy student asks this question of Dior and sort of challenges him. And she
Mm.
says that, Chanel closed her boutique, closed her business during the war, but that Christian, who was working for Lelong, continued to work and continued to design and dress members of the Nazi Party. And she presents that as this sort of clearly defined good and evil
Yes,
juxtaposition.
yes.
I'm hoping you can talk a little bit about how the series really reveals that it's not quite that much of a, it's not quite that simple.
Yes, and in that we are very much contemporary, and we're making this for people right here, right now. We're not making a document about history per se. Um, Look, he was working for Lucien Lelong, and sometimes there were wives or girlfriends of Nazi officers that wanted to have a lovely gown. And who were they going to go to? They were going to go to Lucien Lelong or this person here or this person there. Christian was nothing in particular. He was a well-regarded designer inside the Lelong house, and he did he preferred not to. He would have much rather not to, but it's that or don't eat. And on the other hand, Coco did shut her shop. Um, but there are other issues that are more complex. And what we're very, I think both characters are very much loved by those of us that made this. But they are differentiated, and that's not to be that's not a moral thing. We're not
Mhm.
trying to we're not Aesop. We're not trying to paint a moral fable or all that hoo-ha. But it is a very interesting look at these two titans of fashion, and a take on how they came up, or particularly Christian. But at that stage, Coco is really the preeminent, and very, very possibly you could still say remains the preeminent name in fashion. And
Well, I don't know. Dior might say
but,
otherwise, but
well, no, but Christian has Christian comes from next to nothing in terms of where he occupies the space in fashion. There's a circle of friends. There's Balenciaga, there's Balmain, etc., etc. A number of very significant designers that all hung out. They were all close. And Coco was not part of that set. She had her own thing going on. But they were all sort of beginning at this stage. And he Christian is essentially headhunted by a venture capitalist who says, you should think about doing your own thing. And he's like, "Mm." But he also knows he either jumps and does it or miss out. And he doesn't seem very ambitious, but way back here,
Mhm.
oh yeah, very much, very, very much.